Warcraft. Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. We're in Northrend. And it's time to start doing some stuff. All around us, things are happening. There's giant piles of flame spitters. Huge guys keep on popping out of the ground. It is a fight for the survival of Valiant's Keep here. So let's get to it. Just from this side, we need to fight some crypt crawlers. Which are spawning around here. There's a risen crypt lord. Wonder if that counts. Might want not to do AoE. Okay. They're dead. Here's a crypt crawler. Yep, that counted. And we got some of the pungent seal way. I guess we can start. We can just throw on any random well-fed buff here, since there's just a ton of options these days. Okay. Let's see what we got. There's explosions happening. Who explode? Why explode? So what is it coming from? The keep? Possible. Alright. I think we'd probably be best off just camping this one spawn here. That's what's going on with the flame spitters. Alright, there we go. That's done. Our spot. Yeah, that worked. That worked very well. This is fur clothing scraps. Just random vendor stuff. That's a drink. We don't really need that. We'll put these potions down here. I think, on average, that probably heals more than our super healing potion. So that's nice. We should probably go turn in first quest here. It's probably going to continue with us having to fight the flying guys. That makes sense. So we
there.
Took down some of the guys there. Some good creepers. Nice job, Eric Erickson. Show the lads how it's done. The only good creepers, a dead creeper. And we get to choose our reward. Okay. We have a combatant greatsword, which is 110.1 damage per second, plus 36 strength, improves critical strike rating by 55. Well, there's some information here. So it compares to what we have in our other categories here. If you replace this item, the following stat changes will occur. More damage per second, more strength, more critical strike rating, but less intelligence, not too important, less stamina, also less hit rating. That's a lot more damage per second, though. So that's probably a good pickup. We're just starting straight up with 110 damage per second. Wow. Yeah, we're definitely going to be replacing a lot of our gear very quickly here. So that's something. We got a two-handed staff, agility and stamina. We got a one-handed mace, which, since it's one-handed, it's a bit less. It does have armor penetration, which is interesting. And apparently, can only be used by certain races. Human, orc, dwarf, night elf, undead, tarn, gnome, troll, blood elf, draenei. That seems like most of them. Okay. We got a longbow, which should give us more damage per second. And it would give us hit rating on our bow slot. It's an idea. A main hand mace. And a dagger. Maybe we'll just go with the combatant's greatsword. Just give us less hit rating though. We've got, I think we just grab a bow with some hit rating on it. That's just immediately really nice. Just have less attack power. Attack power is not a huge amount. I'm sure we're gonna find this is like the first quest that gives a thing. I'm sure whatever we get, we're gonna be perfectly fine. Then I need to go buy arrows. 17 hit rating and 13 agility is worth some critical strike rating. And it's more damage per second, but that's the bow damage per second, which doesn't actually do anything for us. I will take the hit rating bow for now. Or we get the sword, just do more damage per second. But hit rating is also something. I'm gonna take the hit rating bow. That'll be fine. We're just gonna get everything. If these are the base stats of stuff, we're gonna be getting all kinds of things here. Death from above. Doing a good job of holding the front lines against these bugs. These cheeky fiends can fly over the aforementioned front lines and are really beating down on our inner defenses. I've requisitioned reinforced fishing nets from our civilian ships. We got a good enough throwing arm that'll help you knock the enemies out of the sky, thin their numbers so that our defenses can hold the keep. Reinforced net. Slay 6 Scourge flame spitters.
Very good.
Can do. Now let's just see the damage change we put on the bow. We go from 235 to 33.3. But our hit rating is at 10% here. Before it was 9%. Critical strike's still fine. Yeah, we can look at the difference in stats pretty much everywhere here. So that's perfect. Put that here. We need to go buy some arrows now. And if we constantly be switching between guns and bows, we're also going to need arrows and all that. Let's see where can we find that? Maybe right here somewhere. Maybe the combat guy would have it. There's more combat guys on the other side. Let's go that way. Let's just have this has the item for doing the quest there. Can we just use the button? Or it just shows you what it's for. That's cool. So combat guy.
What's on your mind?
There we go. We get some black flight arrows. Since we're not 75 for these ones. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Now we can head back out. And try to get some Scourge of Flame Spitters slain. And it looks like there's going to be a bit of competition for that with all the other people in the game. Amazing. Ultimately, if we just fight all the flame spitters we can find. This guy's too far away. We just kind of fight things. The faster all these things die, the faster people will finish the quest. And the better things will be for everyone. Pretty sure the ranged kind of guys are going to have a significant advantage here. Since they can attack from further. Hey, we got one. Or probably he did, since he has more ranged attacks. He's trying to incinerate. Throw a net. Wild. Let's build up some. Build up some rage with that ability. Yeah, this is just an absolute pile of these guys. I don't know if this would be scaling with the amount of people trying to do the quest or just time or something. It's pretty wild though. Might just be based on the number that are alive. Tries to keep it about the same. Kill a lot of these guys. I think we did it. Very good. The druids be tagging. Yeah, we made it. Works for me. Seems like these spawn rates are good enough. Yeah, it's a little laggy out here. Probably from all the players. I mean, if it's laggy on this server, I can't imagine. I can't imagine how it's going for everyone else.
You got my attention.
Death from above. We'll beat them if they come by land. We'll beat them if they come by air. Those motherless undead come by sea. We're going to give them the beating of their lives. Quest complete. Plug the sinkholes. The Scourge is showing no sign of letting up, Eric Erickson. Those blasted sinkholes. They connect to tunnels all the way to Icecrown for all we know. Giant undead worms burrow under the ground to create them. If something years of mining has taught me, is that without support beams, tunnels will cave in easily after an explosion. Place these explosives and place them at the entrance to the sinkholes up on the ridge beyond the beach to the west. Come back after you've collapsed them. Incendiary explosives collapse sinkholes southwest and northwest of Valen's Keep.
Watch your back.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, a lot of little touches with the quest objectives. Get a little bit of information here. The stuff you need. The southern sinkhole. On the cliffs. Let's see if we can find these sinkholes. Here's the Borean Tundra. Cool, cool, cool. It's exploding over here, so it's probably over here. These are the worms. Top of the Scourge sinkhole. Explosives. I said it, and the worm exploded. Perfect. And then there is the northern sinkhole. Chaos. Just everyone shows up, explodes. Here's all the rhinos are dead. Here's some people hanging out. Or one person and his minion. I'm getting shot by something. That's probably fine. Here is a blood spore moth. Is this truly chaotic out here? Here's Farshire. Look at this guy. Get out of here. Northern sinkhole. Explosive set. Alright, there we go. That takes care of that. Crazy bugs. And some money. Very good. That is the sinkholes exploded. So the riflemen can maintain the defenses here against the crypt lords, crypt crawlers, and the other ones are taking care of the flying guys. Yeah, so this is all. It's all okay so far. It's all working out.
Talk to me.
Sinkholes. Plugged and exploded. Excellent work, Eric Exon. Without you, Valen's Keep might have not held against the attackers. Thank you for your help. We'll live to fight another day. Very good. So let's see what we have here. We get more we got transforming cover, it's cloth, which increases spell power, probably not. We got some leather, which has attack power, agility and stamina. It has less agility, no strength, no hit rating. A lot of attack power though. That's something. But strength is worth some amount of attack power, so that already partially washes out. Also, we get more attack power from our armor, which I'm not sure is being calculated in this stat changes. That's something to consider. Here we've got West Rift leggings. Improves critical strike rating by 30 and attack power by 106. And has 33 stamina. It's got a little less armor than we currently have. More attack power in total, more stamina, more critical strike rating. That's probably a good shout. Good shout. And we have some pauldrons here, which give less strength, no sockets, but 22 critical strike rating. Basically makes up for the sockets there. But no hit chance. It's got more stamina instead of strength, so probably not that one. Let's get these legs. And another quest to go to Farshire. Laz should be able to take it from here, Eric Erickson. Valen's Keep is built to take a beating far worse than this. Worry about our farmlands and mine in Farshire, however. Sent a full detachment to protect our mining operations right before the invasion. They should be able to defend the civilians. Gerald Green's in charge of the villagers there. There's a passage out of the northern wall, out of Valen's Keep. Take you straight to him, see what you can do to help them. To Farshire.
Off with you.
Okay. Well, let's check out these new pants, shall we? We'll probably just zoom in on ourselves here. And we can compare the stats here. Less strength, more attack power. So 233.3. New legs. 234.1. Yep. Better. And more critical strike, and more stamina. The strength probably decreased our block value. That's okay. Looking pretty snazzy as far as legs are concerned. Not too bad. Okay. Seven. Who's doing what now? Oh, we got a quest here.
Good day to you.
Word on the street is, hey, Eric Erickson, there's a girl in the inn that's asking about you. Her name's Larissa. I don't think she knows you. She said she really needed your help. She sounded really desperate. Find Larissa at the inn. Okay?
See you later.
We just basically do every quest that we find. In general. I don't think that quest was there before, so that probably required the previous quest there. That'll work. Also, there's a new quest over here. We're going to be just inundated with quests, I'm sure. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Mage has a quest. I think they're up here. Or not. This way. Yeah, there they are. We're already remembering where people are. Also, it's kind of on the map, so that's fine.
Good
Larissa.
day to you.
We're on the street. Thank you for coming to see me. I didn't know who else to contact. Thursian, my brother. Thessarian. I recently received word from William Allerton, a family friend, that my brother enlisted here in Valiant's Keep on the same day he did. Thing is, my brother's been dead for years. So everything I owned to come looking for Thessarian and to be stonewalled by the local bureaucracy. I've even been threatened with arrest if I keep snooping around. I need someone in the good graces of the higher-ups, someone like you. If you can help me, hear that William's stationed at the Farshire Mine. Well, we were going there anyway, so that works
Safe
fine.
travels.
And there was a quest in here. Whoop. Shortcut.
Can I help you?
Nick of time. I told them all that I remember. Why don't they believe me? I was gathering herbs by the rift. It came from nowhere. Dark wizards with magical beasts. I was surrounded. A huge magical cube appeared above me, opened up, and pulled me inside. I swear it's true. Just as it began to close around me, rescuers swooped in on the backs of drakes. It was amazing. Captives scattered. I was able to escape. Never thanked them for saving me. Please, warrior, if you see them, pass on my gratitude. Midge in Valiant's Keep wants you to go to Amber Ledge to the north and thank those there for rescuing her.
You have a great day now.
Can do. I'm picking up every quest I see. And it gives us more options in case specific ones are highly contested.
Good day to you.
Also, Airman Skyhopper here has a quest. A distress call. Oh good, you're Eric Erickson, right? We need your help up north at Fizzcrank Airstrip, like yesterday. The Minotaur and the Scourge and the pumping station. It's madness, I tell you, madness. Gotta head up there and talk to the old man Full Throttle ASAP. At the Fizzcrank Airstrip.
Very well then.
Alright. I think that's everything again. There was an exit to the north that they talked about. To get up to the mine area. There it is. We gotta go down here. There's another little bridge. There's somebody fishing. Here's somebody fighting and there's a North Sea mercenary. Just out in the water. Wild. Got some flags fluttering in the breeze. Very cool. And is this just a mine here? An open pit mine. Fascinating. Here is Jeremiah Hawning.
How are you?
The Scourge are everywhere. This is a nightmare.
Safe travel.
Would agree. Would agree.
Can I help you?
Gel Green. We're miners, farmers, and craftsmen, not soldiers. We will defend our land with our bare fists if we must. Farshire. You're here to help? You're just in time then. Check. Military? What military? There's a plague scavenger right behind us. That he stopped our quest interaction to fight. That's fine.
Hey there.
Military? What military? There's Scourge everywhere, warrior. We've organized the farmers and miners into a militia, but this just won't cut it. The one detachment of troops that Valiant's Keep sent is defending the mine. We haven't heard from them in days. Really wish to help us. Why don't you go to the mine and see what's going on? We can get them to send us some reinforcements. Once you go to the mine to the north and find out what happened to the military detachment that was sent there.
For the Alliance.
Okay. What else in here? There's Wendy.
Hey there.
I'll be damned if these blasted Scourge are going to drive us away. Us settlers gave everything up to start new lives in Northrend, where I believe we're going to fight tooth and nail.
See you later.
What? So was this whole Scourge attack a recent development? Because this seems like quite the mess. Alright. We got Reckless Scavengers. Oh, it's behind the inventory. Well, let's do the ones that are not behind the inventory first. This guy's in the mine, and there's more stuff we need to do in the mine. Let's go to the mine. I mean, is this the mine? It's part of the mine. Let's see if there's an actual mine part of the mine. This is very strange. We got a farm and open pit mine like right next to each other. Here's the actual mine. Let's go in there.
I'm out of range.
Take care of these guys. Multiple quests in here. In Farshire Mine. Probably not going to find anything to mine, unfortunately. Scourged Footmen. All dead. Plagued Grain. Someone feels uneasy as you approach the grain. Smells nearly unbearable. Find out what happened to the military. Grain happened? Oh, there's three guys running by there. That's probably fine. Can we get hit by the ore cart? Magic. Alright. Sack of grain emanates the foul stench you've come to associate with the plague. This probably explains what happened to the footmen defending the mine. Let's get word back to Jail Green. Yeah, it almost hit us. That was a close one. And here is William Allerton. He managed to take out some scourged footmen along with him, but he didn't make it. The corpse matches the description that Larissa gave you of William Allerton. Oddly enough, there are no bite or claw marks on him. So how'd he die then? The late William Allerton. He was next to been cut by a sharp object. Further inspection reveals a single clue to bring to Larissa. An enlistment card bearing the name of William Allerton. Bring this back to Larissa. And we get to choose a reward. Okay. Get the enlistment card. Don't think we need to go. Let's take down this scourge footman here. Wasn't plague that got him. Concerning. Don't think we need to go further in the mines quite yet. If we do, it'll be fine. Yeah. And we get some XP for fighting things too, so that's nice. Don't think we're gonna get any of the chilled meat from these guys. It's more just a beast kind of situation. So turn in these quests at least. It is just absolute chaos all over Farshire. Well, it's absolute chaos basically everywhere here, so that doesn't really surprise me very much at this point.
Greetings.
Pernicious evidence. Those poor lads, they never had a chance. This sure sounds like an inside job. Probably a cult of the damned infiltrator. Curse those madmen. It's time for action. Well, Eric Erickson, last of our military in Farshire dead or worse. We can do but one thing. Fight these scourge ourselves. We have deployed militia in what remains of Farshire. Without your help, they've but little hope of winning. Go and lend them a hand. The lads will watch this path and let the scourge break through. 17 or 14 plagued scavengers. Okay.
See you around.
Oh, and more quests. Because of course there are.
Hello.
Wendy, what do you got? Take no chances. Heard that you told Gerald, and I don't like it one bit. I heard what you told Gerald. I don't like it one bit. If cultists managed to poison the grain in the mines with their foul plague, they could have easily done the same with the grain outside. You have a time to sort the good grain from the bad, sack quickly and burn it all. Take this torch and set fire to any sacks of grain you find out here. It would be a tragedy if we survived this attack, only to succumb to the plague afterwards. Burn 8 sacks of grain. We got some adventuring supplies too. Interesting.
See you around.
And Jeremiah. Reference material. I was in charge of the harvest golems. Important job until the scourge destroyed most of our farmlands. I have an idea that would make the golems useful again, however. I think I can rewire the harvest collectors, so it'll give us a hand fighting the scourge. I'm not an expert at this just yet. I'm going to need my manual. Problem is, I left it at the workshop, which happens to be that burning building next to the mine. You can go salvage it, retrieve his book.
Have a good one.
I knew that. Okay, spawn over here. I've fallen off a cliff instead. Helping. There's some farmshop militia over there. Our quest list is. Very good. Yep. Looks straight in the eye. And runs off again. The nerve. Okay. And all these quests. I'm gonna go turn in the one with the rest of you first here. Just to get off the list. Is it the most efficient way to go through things? Probably not. But also, we can totally spend some time going a little slow. Let all the other people blitz past. I wonder. Hey, Larissa.
Good day to
Yes! This works. I can't believe this works. You spoke to William? Oh, I did not. I did not speak to William. You think William's death was a random killing by the Scourge? Things sure seem fishy. Something's up. We must find the Saurian. You get some Seafarer boots of intellect and spell power. Probably not. We get some new leggings with haste rating, spell power. No. Not really. A Talisman of the Tundra trinket. Improves haste rating by 38. And on use, increases attack power by 248 for 20 seconds. 2-minute cooldown. Our equip gives haste. This will have critical strike and our minute 30-second cooldown. I don't know if that's really better. I'd have to be a little more complicated to figure out haste's value. Because that just increases your attack speed, but a lot of our things don't go off of attack speed, they go off of weapon damage, which haste does not change. So we'd lose critical strike rating, and then the attack power boost is only a little bit more, but less often. That probably evens out. We're gonna get the Seaborn Humi. Critical strike rating and spell power. No. Just basically, if it has spell power, we probably don't want it. So we will take the Talisman. I do like some critical strike rating. Probably don't really want that. It's okay. I'll just take the most expensive thing, since we are desperately low on money here. And to the new quest, Lost and Found. Poor Mr. Alderton may yet help us find my brother. This unveils a voluminous book, not unlike an army recruitment ledger. I borrowed it, okay? Let's see, does that enlistment card have a date? William saw the Saurian at the enlistment line, which must be near each other. Here it is. Assigned to Unit S. All other military units are named after Alliance towns. Who's in the unit? Where are they deployed? We need rumors. See if the innkeepers heard anything. Speak to James Deacon in the inn.
Safe travels.
I'm super impressed that this worked. That's hilarious. But then we need to go inside the inn anyway, so whatever. Let's get some rumors.
What can I do for you?
Can't say I can help you, friend, but I might know someone who can. We just got 10,000 experience for walking inside the inn. Great. Amazing. Not complaining. In wine, truth. The military was all that old man Colburn had. After he retired, he still clung to it like a lifeline. He knows the name of every general, unit, brigade, detachment, you name it. He's the man you need. Problem is, his mind is scarred. He won't talk to anyone unless he gets his cold Tyrus wine. It takes him back to the times he was a marine. Have received a shipment in months. Last merchant ship out of Cold Tyrus sunk northeast of here. He's going to salvage a bottle to bring Colburn. So we need to go to a sunken ship.
See you around.
Interesting. Swimming on this cold? I don't know about that. Let's stay on land for at least a little bit here. Let's go to the... I mean, if we're going to be cold, let's warm ourselves up with the torch. Go burn some sacks and fight some guys. Plague scavengers. I've fallen off the cliff again. Okay. There's one. I have angered the automaton. I've made horrible mistakes. Got a ground gear. Yes.
Not enough.
Just need to not use our AoEs, really. Probably the best strat here. Which one of these were the pants we already had? They have to be these ones, right? Yeah, I still need to make the whole intro outro thumbnail, which is going to be using the old gear, at least for a little bit. Let's find these grain bags here too. Some loot on this one. Hey, our first frostweave cloth. Perfect. Jerkin of the Eagle. Stamina intellect. There's scavengers all over here. Chaos. Chaos for days. These aren't really the grain sacks we're looking for.
I need to target something first.
You need to target a grain sack. Those also might be contested. These aren't the undead we're looking for. Ah, bummer. We need plague scavengers. Of course. Here we go. I mean, we're helping. We're helping. Just because we're completely wrong. I mean, we're still getting XP for it, so that's something. And there's some grain. Tell everyone we brought weapons, armor stuff, beat back the scourge. It's the town hall. What's going on over here? Got some militia guys. It's the town hall. Cool. There's some pirates or something. Brought new weapons. Yeah, there's weapons here. So all the farmers are coming in to grab stuff. There's a jumping puzzle across the chandeliers there. Nothing too much up here. Very cool. We could unselect the quest we're not currently doing. That would help. Go to Amber Ledge. Not right now. Speak at the airstrip. Whiplash Strand. There we go. Alright, here's some grain. Grain burnt. Perfect. Here's another one. And the plague scavenger. And another one. Got some honey spice lichen there. There's some more grain to burn. Perfect. Only need one more grain. There's one. What kind of undead we have over here? Giant worms. Yeah, there's a plague scavenger. Yeah, ranged attacks are a huge benefit in this kind of situation. Really does help. Ah, we've been infected. That's no good. We've completed the burning quest over there. That's good. Yeah, somebody was saying that their server was like 30 times more people or something crazy. But I think there is stuff that makes it so everyone's not in the same place at the same time. So hopefully they're still able to actually play the game. 4 more of these guys to go. Yeah, so far this is at least doable, which is nice. It's been a little bit of waiting and a little bit of chaotic, but it definitely could be worse. This worm keeps on getting exploded, and it's hilarious.
I can't do that yet.
It's just evading. Out of here. 11. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. And the miners are also helping us a little bit, so that's nice. The harvest collectors, just chilling. The weapons continue to be brought, which is nice. Very convenient. Very cool. One more. And we'll be done with this quest too. Yeah, there is a little lag going on. That's okay. I think we'll be able to manage. I think we did. All right. Doesn't look like there's really any actual mining happening in this area. This is just the tracks, possibly. I mean, there are militia guys around, so could be. We did not get his book from the burning place, but we can do that next. Take no chances. I thank you, Eric Erickson. I would hate to see the survivors of the attack on Fireshire stumble upon plagued grain. Choose some choices here. We get a spell power cloth shoulders. Yeah. A spell power leather helmet. No. A new plate body with spell power. Everything has spell power. That's fine. Yeah, it's got some critical strike rating. But no hit rating or stamina or strength or agility, which is, those are really the things we want. Here's a new ring. It's got critical strike rating, haste rating, and attack power. A little bit more attack power than ours. It's got critical and haste instead of hit rating. And agility and stamina. Not super crazy about that. I will take the expensive chestplate. We also get some adventuring supplies. Whatever that's gonna be.
Have a good one.
Northrend adventuring supplies. Oh wow, a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness. Wow, they've got some supplies here. Keep this. That's a gray. That is mana we don't need. That's a scrap. That is food. These are sell. That's a sell. That's a sell. Look at all these things we got. My goodness. Got some elixirs. Spirit. A runic magic potion for mana. Don't need that. Runic healing potion. Oh, that's a lot better. Some mountain water. That's mana. Guru's elixir. Increase all stats by 20 for an hour. Battle elixir. Like our major agility is a battle elixir. Increases spirit by 50 for an hour. Guardian elixir. That's a different thing entirely. Health regeneration while not in combat. I mean, not too excited about that, honestly. Got some healing stuff. Got a scroll of stamina 7. Wow. And expertise rating, which is basically hit rating. Battle elixir. 18,000. Yeah, I think we just need to get some food together and basically replace all of our lower level food just completely.
You need something?
Time for action. If you've communicated with this scourge in the only language they understand, violence and death. Fortunately, they just keep coming. We get some cloth bracers. Spell power. Floodplain vest, leather spell power. Plate legs with spell power. And a necklace with hit rating and attack power. And stamina. See how it compares. You have more attack power and stamina, but less agility and less hit rating, so probably don't want any of these. Let's find the most expensive one. It's gonna be the boots. Here's got another quest. Fruits of our labor. Scourge just keep coming. Can't give up. Listen, Eric Erickson. Inside that mine, there's a cart with the last of the ore the Alliance is going to see on this side of the continent for a long time. The problem is the cart release is locked. When the military went in there, Captain Jacobs commandeered all the important equipment, including the cart release key. The way that affects the soldiers in the mine must also affect Jacobs. Get the key from him and salvage the ore. Get the cart release key from Captain Jacobs. Okay.
Be careful.
Let's head that way. We got a lot of stuff here. He's got mana, right? We'll probably give him the mana potions. That'd probably be useful at least. Let's run through the Burning Chaos farm. There was a... This is the building that was on fire. Should be able to find the manual in here. Or... I think it was looking for. There it is. Fields, factories, and workshops. Let's turn this in. Do this part. Everyone's just fighting, fighting, fighting. I'm sure there's people that have just zipped off to parts unknown. Going for less contested areas.
What can I do for you?
So far it's been okay. Reference material. Did you get my book? Here it is. Excellent. The information I need should be in here. Okay, I've got it. The rewiring is a little complicated, but nothing a clever warrior like you can't handle. Take my tools and put some of the harvest collectors out of commission. Once they're down, use the tools to plug all the red wires into the blue sockets. Make them go into self-defense mode. Hurry, Erickson. For long, there won't be anything left to save. Destroy 5 harvest collectors and use the tools to rewire them. Alright.
Have a good one.
That should be doable.
Too far away. More rage.
We destroy them. And then convert. Now we have a converted harvest collector. Perfect. Here's a harvest collector horse.
Not interested.
Alright, it was tapped. Alright, when we loot it, it gets rid of our...
It's still recharging.
Yeah, when we click loot, it... stops us from having it targeted. There's a sprung sprocket. That's 4. Now they're fighting them. Boy, it's just chaos out here. Alright. Yeah, they're up. That's 5. That was pretty easy. Yeah, I think there's definitely increased spawn rates and stuff happening. So that's definitely working out for us. Nice job. If I feel useful again, That's saying something. We got a spell power cape. That's no good compared to our cape that we got. Ours is purple. We got leather boots with attack power. But they are leather, and they don't have sockets. And the strength similar, and it's less armor, so probably not. We got some mail hands here with haste and attack power, but no hit rating, stamina, strength, or agility comparatively, so probably not. And some plate pants, strength, stamina, and critical strike. That's probably about the same as what we have. More critical strike rating. I think the attack power is probably still better. I think I'm good with the ones we currently have. These are also a good option. We got strength, stamina, critical strike versus attack power, stamina, critical strike. The attack power more than makes up for the strength. I like to keep at least a bit of just base damage from attack power and strength. I'm good with our current legs. We got another box of adventuring supplies. Oh boy. Give them all. Give it all to me. Oh my gosh, even more things. Another battle elixir. Increasing attack power. Spell power. Armor penetration rating. Oh. And scroll strength. Oh, we're just getting absolutely inundated with items here. It's a lot. Now we have 14 of these crusty flatbreads. Let's see if we can get this mine key. We need to find Captain Jacobs. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he's gonna be at the end of the mine. This is where we need the key. All the footmen are dead. There's Captain Jacobs. Currently dead. There's Captain Jacobs. Chaos. There's a footman. Yeah, they're just all in here. Oh, we just need to wait for one respawn here.
Need more raid.
400 XP per these guys. I'm sure with these really fast spawn rates, you could probably get some decent experience just kind of camping somewhere. We just need to get the ore cart release key here. That'll be good. I think he spawned right over there. There we got it. Cart release key. Got it. Very good. Very good. I just need to release the cart here. And there goes the ogres. I want to ride it. Not happening. There's that way to that guy. And there's this way. Or cart squeeze against the rails as it's released. Perfect. We're not gonna go pick up the ores or anything. As much as I would love to get all the ore there. We're gonna go say that we finish this. At least. Here comes another boat full of people ready to help out.
Greetings.
Fruits of our labor. I thank you, Eric Erickson. This ore will be of vital importance to the Alliance in the times to come. I think we've made a difference today. One last delivery. That's it then. The last of the ore you salvaged, we now have enough to send to Valiant's Keep. If Farshire is wiped off the face of Azeroth, at least let us be remembered as the first ones to defend our land, and last ones to give up. Take this ore to Hildreth Stoneforge. She's a good friend of mine. Tell her to make some good weapons with this ore. We'll need plenty of them in the days to come.
Have a good one.
Can do. Crate of Farshire ore. Here we go. Back into town. Right here.
Welcome.
What do you have there? Oh, it's the last ore. Ore from Farshire? We're scheduled for shipment just yet. Is something wrong? Is something wrong? Have you been paying any attention? Weapons for Farshire. Farshire is overrun, and all that Gerald can think of is to get me my ore shipment. I swear that man has as much heart as any of our soldiers on the front lines. We cannot let the civilians lose their lands if they're willing to fight for them. When I have the troops to spare, but we can send them weapons. These are earmarked for new recruits. I'll be able to cover those with the ore you've brought me. Send word to Gerald that weapons are on the way.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Can do. I mean, it's really not a far distance. It's right over here. They could literally probably shout to each other. Except for all the forge sound, probably.
You need something?
Weapons. Hilda's sending us weapons? That's excellent news, Eric Erickson. It's about ready to tell the lads to pack things up. Call to arms. Farshire has a fighting chance now, Eric Erickson. That's all we could have asked for, and you made it possible. All we need now is a rallying point. I'll have my men deliver the weapons to our town hall. I'll ring the town bell so any survivors knows to rally there. It's time to show the Scourge what we're made of.
See you later.
They keep on attacking these guys here. But since everyone's here to do the quest, it's just completely full of people to beat them down. Let's go ring the bell. Probably this way. If I was a bell, this is where I would lead. Ding dong. Ding dong. I think that everyone gets the idea. That it's available. It seems pretty clear at this point. Just all of them coming in here. Perfect. It's definitely a fight. It's definitely a fight.
Can I help you?
Call to arms. Has achieved it. Realm First Grandmaster Herbalist. Cool. Well, I was like the third or fourth person even out here, so that counts for something. Thanks once again for aiding us, Eric Erickson. The people of Farshire will always remember you. We get to choose a necklace, it looks like. So this one gives spell power. Probably not. And intellect? Nah. Ooh, hit rating 20. That's slightly more hit rating. And expertise. And attack power. but no agility. That's decent though. Depending what expertise exactly does. I think expertise is how good you are at using your weapons, which is basically the same as hit rating, I think. It's probably close. We also have this one with spell power. So definitely not that one. We'll take that.
Be careful.
And we get box. Yeah, they got supplies for days. My goodness. The crusty flatbread has stacked to maximum. Increases armor. Increases defense rating. Oh boy. Minus 20 agility. How much crit chance would that lose us? 2, 3, 4. Slightly less damage per second. A little less hit rating. And a lot less crit chance. We have all this expertise. Reduces chance to be dodged or parried. So it's not exactly the same as hit rating. Chance to hit. Reduced dodge or parry chance. By 2.5%. 1.25%. So, even if you have the hit rating, you can still be dodged or parried. Our crit chance went down by 0.7. We have less damage per second. Yeah, it's probably similar. I don't know. They're both fine. I do like the crit chance though. And the minus 20 agility is definitely a lot of crit chance lost. And less damage per second for whatever reason. 234.4. I think it's more damage per second. Yeah, it's got more attack power. That's why the damage per second is changing. I think I'll go with the new necklace. Why not? Alright. So I think that is going to be Farshire taken care of. As much as it does not actually look like it's been taken care of whatsoever. It is still absolute chaos out here. But they've got their weapons. They got the ore out. The harvesters are on the attack. So maybe they will survive. We're going to have to continue on to different lands next time. Goodbye.